Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the Jelocorp podcast here in 2025 after a bit of a hiatus. I'm your host, Alan Mpofu, here at the Jelocorp Group, and today we have an amazing topic for you, an amazing topic for candidates, an amazing topic for all of our partners, all of our team members. You know, this one's quite special because it really goes down to the key foundation of what makes Jelocorp special. The topic today is the art of attraction. It's a spicy one, especially in the month of love. Recruiting top talent in a competitive market. What attracts all of the wonderful candidates that have been picked out by Jelocorp for its clients. We're going to explore how Jelocorp creatively attracts and retains the best candidates, delving into our unique approach and what sets us apart from so many of the other recruitment agencies. So much of what sets us apart from, TES agencies around the world, employer of record agencies around the world, and what makes Jelocorp really stands out, what makes it really unique. Who else would do it, and who else would know it, and who else can prove it better than Mr. Karabo here, who is joining me on today's podcast. Karabo, welcome.
Yeah, no, thanks, Alan. New year, new me, I believe. I think this year, it's very, very important that, we stay consistent, number one, first and foremost. So, yeah, man, let's just have a conversation and, just throw me into the deep end and I'll answer as best as I can.
I absolutely love it. New year, new you. But same old Jelocorp, right? Same old great customer service. Same old awesome client interaction. Same old brilliant support in all aspects. Karabo, now that I've got you here, tell me what makes Jelocorp special? What makes it stand out? And how on earth do you attract the top candidates? I know that many clients right now will come to Jelocorp for specific requirements, for specific needs, specific niches that Jelocorp understands and values. Tell me more about that. Tell me about what makes Jelocorp such an attractable recruitment agency, not only for its clients, but also for its candidates. Let's dive into that.
Yeah, thank you, Alan. Thank you for the question. Okay, first and foremost, right, we're a team of, young people. And obviously, with young people, what you can expect is new perspectives, fresh ideas coming out of the box. So in terms of our strategies, I wouldn't really want to, disclose or state exactly what makes us unique from other agencies or other people that are also recruiting, and the type of services we offer. But maybe I can give you, just a taste of what you think might make us unique. But in this case, right, what would make us unique? Number one, as I said, we're fresh of full ideas. We have new ideas in the box. We really care for our clients, and we really care for our candidates as well. I'll just bring a small example, or rather should I say a small situation that I came across recently, right? So one of our clients actually wanted to interview them here in Johannesburg. And obviously they had to fly all the way from Durban to Johannesburg. And obviously that was, short notice. So, us as the recruitment agency, we had to make, a plan for the candidate to come down to the client's offices here in Johannesburg. I know it was a huge risk, and obviously, maybe a few agencies might be willing to do that as well, but I don't really think they'd be willing to, to take the risk because, from our side as well, it was a risk, but I don't think it's something that most agencies would be willing to do.
That's an interesting taste in your words. I see that Jelocorp goes above and beyond to ensuring that candidates go where they need to go if it's an in-person interview. So, can I ask Karabo, how has Jelocorp been able to adapt within its last couple of years? I know Jelocorp turns 10 years old, and I know you've been working with the company for more than a year. So how do you think, and have you seen the change within the recruitment industry, and how do you think Jelocorp has been able to adapt, showing its global gold standard within its field? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, Alan. All right. Okay. So as I said, right, we're a team of young, dynamic people. Obviously, within where the world is shifting in terms of the recruitment industry and so forth. First of all, obviously, I know a lot of companies, adapting the work from home model. Obviously, at Jelocorp, we've incorporated that as well. And one thing I can tell you for sure is that much as our managers or people's bosses might think that people, are slacking or whatsoever, but it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different, situation whereby the results, do speak for themselves, of course. And then number two, obviously, I know that, I wouldn't really say it's controversial, but in terms of, people being a bit skeptical about AI being used within, obviously, the workplace, we are adapting that as well. I won't even lie to you. So, it's all about keeping up with the times and obviously making things easier for ourselves. If there's a method for automating something, sure, why not implement it? Because it gets the work done, and obviously if it does produce the results, then yeah, that's basically about it, man.
Thanks so much, Karabo. So far what I've been able to gather is Jelocorp goes far and beyond for its clients. Jelocorp goes far and beyond for its candidates. Jelocorp is adapting to the new technologies and ensuring that its team of recruiters are as comfortable as possible to ensure that they're able to provide the best work possible. Now, tell me, Karabo, how is the relationship with clients? Is there anything that you think that Jelocorp does particularly well when interacting with its clients? Why has Jelocorp been the number one source of recruitment services, of TES services? Please explain that to me. What do you think makes Jelocorp special for clients?
So if our clients are listening, thank you very much for supporting us as well. They've been with us from the beginning, and even for the ones that are still coming, they'll be glad to know that, okay, firstly, I believe that, in terms of business, or when you conduct business, you don't only, look at it from a professional point of view. It's better to build, personal relationships with our clients first, before we can conduct business. I know that business is, the main point why we're here at the end of the day. But, it's very critical and very important that, relationships are established first. That way, our clients can trust us as well. We basically take proactive, steps to ensure that, our clients are always happy, instead of them always having to come to us for solutions. But we always take the proactive, measure to ensure that, they are happy. We ensure that we visit them, give them phone calls, just basically establishing that personal, the personal aspect of, interacting with our clients as well. Because I feel like that's more critical rather than, sending an email. To some extent, sending an email every time and not speaking to them over the phone, actually visiting them, it's way different. So yeah, personally being there for them and ensuring that we do take proactive measures to ensure that our clients are always happy at all times.
Thanks so much, Karabo. We're learning so much. I hope our clients are learning a lot. I hope our candidates, potential candidates, and partners are learning a little more about Jelocorp. Karabo, I have one question for you. 2020 was called the decade of the Great Resignation. What then would you say Jelocorp does best at ensuring that the candidates that it places stay there and stay there for a long time with their clients? How do you then make sure that that candidate stays there within that client's company for a long time, that they are dedicated to the company, that they are at their best performance within the company. How do you guys make sure you do that within the recruitment process? How does Jelocorp make sure that it does that and is able to achieve that when looking for potential candidates? How does that happen? How does Jelocorp recruit the top talent?
Okay, look, Alan. Firstly, right. First and foremost, our clients do make it easier for us as well. I know that this generation and the current workforce, they're more money driven, if I may say. So obviously, first and foremost, most of our clients, or let me say, most of our clients do tend to meet us halfway, in the sense that when they do make offers to our candidates or the people that they're interested in, they do make their packages quite appealing, which is number one. And then number two, we do ensure that our candidates are also a good fit, culturally, and would actually be able to adapt within that certain workplace, in that era, right, in that time, if I may say, right. It is quite easy because our clients do meet us halfway, and we also do our due diligence to ensure that the employee is a good fit for the company, in terms of culturally, and both even emotionally as well, because I do understand that certain employees tend to take certain things personally and whatsoever, and we're very cautious ensuring that when the person does join that workforce, or one of our clients, they'll be able to adapt, and they'll be able to fit in with the company. So those are one of the measures that we take as well. So yeah.
Thanks so much, Karabo. Thank you so much for those incredible insights. So grateful to have you here. So grateful to have you in our next chat. And I hope that the audience has been able to get a deeper understanding of Jelocorp as a company, as a business, as a service provider, and as a mogul within the recruitment industry within South Africa and globally. Would like to extend this invitation for you to check out our website, to check out our LinkedIn, to check out our YouTube page, and to check out a lot more of the content and the services that Jelocorp provides to its clients. There's a reason why Jelocorp has 5 stars and tens, in fact, I'm sure many Google reviews. It's because the services that are being produced, the services that are being offered, truly are of a global gold standard. You've had some time with me and Karabo here. If you have any questions regarding any of our recruitment, you're more than free to reach out to recruitment@jelocorp.com. Send us your CVs, send us your questions. And I know that there's a bright future ahead of it. I know that there's a bright future ahead of you listening to this podcast and getting in touch. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Alan from Jelocorp, making it real.